very briefly, how do heavy metals even get in the body? How do we get them out?
They can come in all sorts of ways. Right now, one that people are really becoming more aware of is chemtrails. They are spraying different kinds of metals. This is not a conspiracy at all. But chemtrails, are you familiar?
No.
Okay, the lines in the sky.
Like from planes?
Right, that are not ice, Anyway, that's one way.
I'll just get a little closer to the mic. Yeah.
They, all sorts of ways. Food can be contaminated with heavy metals. Certain,
So what are the chemtrails doing? I think I've heard about it once. Didn't really. Mm-hmm. I wasn't moved enough to investigate further. Supposedly, what is happening with the chemtrails?
They are saying that first of all, they denied it for forever, but now they're saying that they're part of a geoengineering. So they're quite literally messing with weather and climate patterns.
Okay. Is this the government or private company? Who is doing this?
Both. That's the way the government works, through private contractors.
Okay. And so they're messing around with the weather.
Yeah, they're saying that in order to reflect back some of the rays from the sun to help with, global warming and make it cooler. But it's like, they're spraying like nanoparticles of aluminum, and like they did a documentary called "What the Hell Are They Spraying on Us?"
Okay.
And they tested these wells at the top of mountains where there was basically no human intervention whatsoever. Mm-hmm. And they all came back obviously like very off pure. The charts. No, like, yeah. And the snow too. The snow caps, like they took samples from the tops of the snow, from the well. Uh-huh. They tested all of it, even the ground.
And there was a bunch of metal.
Yeah, there's nanoparticles of these metals. And the thing is, like, the intoxication, I guess this is something I definitely need to explain more deeply because it's a big issue, but it's disrupting cellular activity at a microscopic level. And so when this is like what we were talking about before, where mm-hmm. you boil a frog slowly, but if, like these things are not going to be like, oh, one day to the next, you're like, that's it. But they just disrupt cellular activity. They stick on top of they don't maybe make it quite into the cell, or the cell has a membrane, and if it sticks to a certain point, it can't communicate, can't mm-hmm. send out waste, it can't bring in nutrients.
Okay.
So it does all kinds of bad.
So it's not an attack on people. You're saying it's more driven by global warming and things like that.
Yeah, look, there's a way that the world will present something that is for our safety and our protection. And it even says that in scripture, like the Antichrist will come and mm-hmm. say everything is for safety and your protection. Mm-hmm. So we need to be vigilant about some of these things and not just take things for face value.
So, I mean, it's happening all over the world, you're saying? And yeah. So no matter where you live, it's going to happen.
I haven't traveled everywhere. I don't know what everything's going on, mm-hmm. but there's a lot of people in the Western world, I would say, that are more, they're applying these things on the populace.
Okay.
Western being also Europe and,
got it.
More first world, if you will.